The United States is often portrayed as a land of opportunity, brimming with potential and beauty. But beneath the surface of this vast and diverse country lies a darker reality. Some of its cities are among the most dangerous in the world. Whether you're considering a move to America or just curious about the most perilous places within its borders, this video is here to give you the lowdown on the 10 most dangerous cities in the United States. Before we dive into the details, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to my channel. Your support helps me continue bringing you important content like this. So without further delay, let's get started. Number 10, Chicago, Illinois. First on our list is Chicago, Illinois, often referred to as the Windy City. This iconic city is famous for its towering skyscrapers, deep dish pizza, and rich cultural history. According to the 2020 census, Chicago was home to over 2.7 million people, making it the third largest city in the United States. However, this bustling metropolis also has a reputation for something far less glamorous: crime. Chicago's crime problem isn't just a subplot in a Hollywood thriller, it's a stark reality. Certain areas of the city, such as West Garfield Park, have become synonymous with violence and crime. The total crime rate in Chicago is an eye-popping 13,135 crimes per 100,000 people. Yes, you heard that correctly. The city has seen a wide range of criminal activities, from shootings to robberies, making it a place where caution is more than just a good idea. It's essential. Despite numerous efforts by local authorities to curb the violence, Chicago remains a city of stark contrasts. On one hand, you have a vibrant cultural scene, incredible food, and a skyline that takes your breath away. On the other hand, there are neighborhoods where the crime rates are so high that they cast a shadow over the city's many positive attributes. If you're planning to move to or visit Chicago, it's crucial to stay informed and be aware of your surroundings. Number 9, Atlanta, Georgia. Next up, we head down south to Atlanta, Georgia. Known for its rich history, bustling music scene, and warm Southern hospitality, Atlanta is a city that attracts people from all walks of life. As of the latest estimates, the city boasts a population of approximately 500,000 people. However, beneath its vibrant exterior lies a darker side, particularly when it comes to crime. In 2022, the Atlanta Police Department reported more than 22,000 index crimes, which translates to about 44.8 crimes per 1,000 residents. This statistic is enough to make anyone think twice before wandering the city streets late at night. One area that stands out for all the wrong reasons is Oakland City. This neighborhood has earned a reputation as the most dangerous part of Atlanta, with a violent crime rate of 1,246 per 100,000 people. The crimes in Atlanta range from thefts and robberies to more violent offenses, like aggravated assault. The local government has been working tirelessly to address the city's crime problem, but it often feels like a game of whack-a-mole. Just when one criminal is caught, another seems to pop up. If you're considering making Atlanta your home, it's wise to be cautious and informed about the areas you frequent. Number 8, New Orleans, Louisiana. Let's take a trip to New Orleans, Louisiana, a city known for its rich cultural heritage, jazz music, and the famous Mardi Gras Festival. With a population hovering around 390,000, New Orleans has a charm that draws people from all over the world, but it also has a crime rate that's hard to ignore. Violent crimes and property crimes are all too common in New Orleans, and certain areas like Central City and the 7th Ward are notorious for their high crime rates. The nature of these crimes varies widely, from burglaries to high-profile shootings. Despite ongoing efforts by local authorities to improve the situation, crime remains a significant concern for residents and visitors alike. New Orleans is truly a city of contrasts. On one hand, it's a vibrant, lively place with festivals, music, and incredible food at every turn. On the other hand, it's a city where crime statistics can make even the most seasoned traveler think twice about where they go and when. If you're planning a visit to the Big Easy, it's essential to stay aware of your surroundings and take necessary precautions. Number 7, Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio, a city with a population currently sitting at around 361,607, has seen better days. The city has experienced significant population fluctuations over the years, but it's not just the changing demographics that catch the eye. It's the crime rate that really stands out. Cleveland's crime rate is a staggering 60 per thousand residents, making it one of the most dangerous cities in the United States. To put it in perspective, your chance of becoming a victim of either violent or property crime in Cleveland is 1 in 17. That's right, the odds are not in your favor. Certain neighborhoods in Cleveland are particularly notorious, such as Scoville Avenue, which has been named the second most dangerous neighborhood in America. The crimes here range from grand theft to gang activity, painting a grim picture of life in certain parts of the city. While the government has been trying to curb the violence, newcomers and visitors are advised to stay vigilant and prioritize their safety. But Cleveland's challenges aren't new. The city has a history of violence and environmental disasters, such as the infamous Cuyahoga River catching fire. These events serve as a reminder of the deep-seated issues Cleveland has faced over the years. While there are efforts to turn things around, the city's crime problem remains a significant concern. Number 6, Oakland, California. Moving westward, we find ourselves in Oakland, California, a city known for its incredible cultural scene, booming tech industry, and some of the best food you'll ever taste. But Oakland is also a city of contrasts, with a reputation for being one of the riskiest places to live in the United States. With a population of around 433,031 people, Oakland has seen its fair share of ups and downs. The city's crime rates have been a significant concern for years, particularly when it comes to violent crimes. Despite ongoing efforts by local authorities to address the issue, it often feels like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube that keeps changing colors. For those thinking of making Oakland their home, or just visiting, it's wise to stay informed and exercise caution. Knowing the risks is half the battle, and staying aware of your surroundings can make all the difference. Oakland is a city that offers so much, but it's important to be mindful of its challenges as well. Number 5, St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri is a city that stands as a symbol of the American frontier spirit, with its iconic Gateway Arch serving as a testament to the city's rich history. However, beneath its historical grandeur and architectural marvels lies a narrative that's been difficult to shake off. As of 2020, St. Louis had a population of 301,578. But don't let the numbers fool you. It's what happens within these bustling streets that has caught national attention. The crime rate in St. Louis is a staggering 87 crimes per 1,000 residents, making it one of the most dangerous cities in the United States. To put it into perspective, your chance of becoming a victim of either violent or property crime here is 1 in 11. Downtown St. Louis, in particular, has been spotlighted for its high volume of crime, ranking number 1 in crime volume among all St. Louis city neighborhoods as of February 2024. The crimes in St. Louis range from homicides to thefts, robberies, and assaults, keeping both the community and law enforcement on high alert. But it's not all doom and gloom. The city has been fighting back, with efforts to curb violence and improve community relations. However, newcomers and visitors are advised to avoid certain neighborhoods and stay vigilant. And if you're looking for a bit of dark humor, consider this. In St. Louis, the odds of running into trouble might just be higher than finding a good parking spot downtown during a Cardinals game. Number 4, Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore, affectionately known as Charm City, has a population that's been on a bit of a roller coaster. As of 2024, it's sitting at around 556,723 souls trying to make the best out of life. But despite its numbers, Baltimore's crime rate has been a thorn in its side for years. In 2021, the city had a violent crime rate of 1,922 per 100,000 residents. That means your chance of being a victim of violent crime in Baltimore was 1 in 64. Property crime? Even more common, with a 1 in 30 chance. Not exactly the odds you want to play with. The parts of the city that crank up Baltimore's reputation for danger include the East Baltimore neighborhood known as Middle East. This area, with a population of 7,100, is infamous for its urban decay and high crime rates, despite being a stone's throw from the prestigious Johns Hopkins Medical Center. Baltimore has been wrestling with issues like drug trafficking, gang violence, and a series of high-profile incidents that have kept the city in national headlines for all the wrong reasons. Remember the uproar following Freddie Gray's death in 2015? That was a tipping point, highlighting deep-seated tensions between the community and law enforcement. The city's leadership hasn't been sitting on their hands, though. There have been ongoing efforts to reduce crime, particularly violent crime, but progress has been slow and hard-won. So if you're planning on making Baltimore your home, or even just passing through, staying aware of your surroundings and taking extra precautions is not just advisable, it's necessary. Number 3, Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, Alabama is a city with a rich history and a reputation for Southern charm. But with a population of around 196,910 as of 2022, it's also a city grappling with a crime problem that's hard to ignore. In late 2023, Birmingham had a violent crime rate of 1,682 per 100,000 residents. This means that about 17 out of every 100,000 residents are victims of violent crime. The city's crime issues are particularly pronounced in areas like north-central Birmingham and Ensley, where the crime rate far exceeds the national average. Birmingham has made attempts to address these issues through community policing and youth programs aimed at curbing crime before it starts. However, these efforts have only been moderately successful, and crime remains a significant concern for both residents and visitors. If you're thinking about moving to Birmingham, or even just visiting, it's important to stay informed about which neighborhoods to avoid and how to stay safe. The city may be known for its southern hospitality, but that doesn't mean you should let your guard down. Number 2, Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee, a city with a rich musical heritage and a population of approximately 633,104 as of the 2020 census, is another place where the crime rate should give you pause. The crime rate in Memphis is 237% higher than the national average, which is a staggering statistic by any measure. In 2022, Memphis saw 2,420 violent crimes per 100,000 residents, making it one of the most dangerous cities in the United States. Areas like downtown Memphis, Parkway Village, and Oak Haven are particularly notorious for their high crime rates. These neighborhoods have become hotbeds for violent crimes, including robberies, assaults, and homicides. Despite the efforts of the Memphis Police Department to clamp down on crime, the city continues to struggle with high rates of violence. However, it's also a city of resilience, with communities working tirelessly to bring about change. If you're considering a move to Memphis or just passing through, it's essential to be aware of the risks and take necessary precautions. Number 1, Detroit, Michigan. Finally, we arrive at Detroit, Michigan, a city that was once the beating heart of America's automotive industry, but now grapples with high crime rates and significant economic challenges. Detroit's population has dwindled from its peak of 1.85 million in 1950 to just over 639,000 today, but it still holds the unfortunate title of the most dangerous city in the United States. Flint, another city in Michigan, also has a crime rate that is hard to overlook, with violent crimes reaching 19.2 incidents per 1,000 residents. Both cities face significant challenges, from economic hardships to high rates of crime, but efforts to combat these issues continue. Detroit, in particular, has seen a sharp increase in violent crimes over the years, with neighborhoods like Brightmoor and Warrendale standing out for their high crime rates. Despite efforts by local authorities to reduce violence, Detroit remains a city where caution is more than just advisable. It's essential. If you're planning to visit or move to Detroit, it's crucial to stay informed about the city's crime situation and take necessary precautions to ensure your safety. Detroit may be a city with a rich history and a resilient population, but it's also a city where the risks are very real. So there you have it, the 10 most dangerous cities in the United States. Each of these cities has its unique charm and history, but they also come with significant risks. Whether you're considering a move to one of these cities or just curious about the crime situation in the U.S., It's important to stay informed and take necessary precautions. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And if you're curious about the 10 countries where Americans are not welcome in 2024, check out the video on the screen now. Thanks for watching and stay safe.